I bet that you've heard someone say before that looks don't matter, when it comes to getting girls. And here's the thing, guys. Looks are not the only thing that matters, but looks do matter, especially when you're a lot younger. Like me, I'm 18 years old, and you're a lot lower on all the other, indicators of how worthy you are, right? Your money, your status, your career, even your mind, there's only a certain level of wisdom, a certain level of knowledge you can have at 18 years old. You still have a lot of life experience to go through, right? So your looks really will help you out a lot, especially when you're younger, but even when you're older, right? And I'll tell you guys, looks matter, right? Looks do play a pretty good role, in terms of your attraction towards women. Because I mean, it's the first thing they see after all, when they're looking at you, and they see you, they're really taking notice, right? It's the only thing they can see, how you dress, how does your face look, do you have hair, what does your hair look like, how your physique looks like, I mean, maybe they can kind of tell, right? And, depending on how you are, there's a more high chance that a girl finds you attractive, that a girl likes you, that a girl's staring at you, right? And all these things. And that it's just easier to get girls' attention and to get girls in general, right? Because I'm just going to share with you my experience. I've been working out since I was 13 years old. I'm 18 years old right now. I'm not, as you can see, I'm not like massive or anything. Like, I'm in shape. I'm pretty good, but still not where I want to be, right, guys? So I'm getting there, kind of. But I've really progressed. I've really progressed with my physique, with my style, with my acne. I've really cleared up my acne, my jaw, my teeth. I got braces, my grooming, my hygiene, I smell well, I shower well. It's like, I've really worked on myself physically, between the ages of 13 to 18. And I can tell you guys, I've noticed a lot that women pay attention to a lot of these things, and they like it, I'll even share with you one of my earliest experiences of noticing how, your looks matter was I was 14 years old at the time, right? I was in a pool at a club they used to go to in Uruguay. They had a pool in the summers they'd open upstairs. And I was just leaning there, just leaning there on the pool. I wasn't even going in, But at the time, I'd already started to, like, develop my pecs, my shoulders, my back. So I was looking good. And this girl, right, she must have been like my age, 15, 14 years old at the time. She was with a little sister in the pool, and she was just staring at me the whole time. Like, it was like, I'm not being arrogant or anything. Like, it's true. Like, she was just staring at me the whole time. And mind you guys, I'm not like a 6 foot tall Chad or anything. I'm a very short guy. I'm 5'3". I'm bald. I mean, I shave my head. Like, I haven't lost my hair, but I'm bald, and that's kind of seen as bad in society, even though it's it's stupid. I mean, it's stupid to have hair, guys. If you want to know why I shave my head, I'm gonna leave the card up here. But anyways, I'm short. I'm bald. I have acne, right? These are a lot of things that a lot of guys think that really kill you. And if you really let it get to you, I mean, sure, if you're 5'6", 5'3", like me, whatever, you're short, and to you it's a big fucking problem. I mean, yeah, of course, it's probably gonna affect your confidence, and girls will be able to notice that, right, guys? I'll just tell you this, don't worry on what you can't change. Worry on what you can change, because that's the beauty of, working out and getting in shape, right? I can't change my height, but I don't give a fuck. I've never been insecure about my height, never. I've been insecure about my acne, and I've really worked on that because I can change that, but I've never been insecure about my height. You can't change that. My head, I love being bald. Fuck anybody who doesn't like it. But anyways, guys, you know, that's the beauty. You should work on what you can work, and your physique, you can work on that. You can work on changing your physique, right, guys? So I'm telling you, as somebody who's not like a 6 foot tall giga chad, like I said, it's still easy to get girls' attention when you're working on all these things, right, guys? I mean, my whole experience of high school, like I'm just telling you, like it was really easy to get girls to notice me. Obviously, like I said, it wasn't just muscle, right? It's dressing well, it's being confident, it's having a strong face, having strong eye contact when you talk to people, look walking like not walking like this like a fucking moron, but walking like this, with your head up, not like this like a little bitch, right? A lot of these things, a lot of these physical things, it's not just your obviously attraction, your physique, right? But dressing well, your grooming, all this shit, right? When you work on that, guys, girls can sense it, and girls like it. Girls can see it. Like I'm telling you, like if you're, please drop some comments below if you're somebody who's really in really good shape, or if you're somebody who has a very attractive face or whatever, and tell the people it's relatively easy. I mean, it really is, guys. I mean, I'll say this, the easiest thing that I believe is getting a girl's attention. The only hard thing really is obviously maintaining the attention if she's worth it, because you gotta vet the girl and stuff, and you go on a date with her, whatever, right? But getting a girl's attention is fucking easy, guys. I mean, I'm telling you, as somebody who's 5'3", who's short, who's bald, who has acne, all these things that in society they're seen as detrimental to men. It's fucking easy, guys. When I go to the grocery store, I have girls looking at me. When I go to the mall, I have girls looking at me. Like, it's not hard, guys. You'd be surprised how relatively easy it is to get a girl's attention, when you're in shape, And when you go up and talk to them, right? Like, if you do cold approaches, I've done a couple, I've gotten rejected a lot, right, guys? More than I have gotten, phone numbers and stuff. But I still have. I've done it. I've done it for a bit, I've gone a couple, right? And from my experience, guys, like, girls like it, like, you can just see it in their eyes, you can hear it in their voice when they're talking to you, and you can see it. I mean, and not just, girls of young girls like yourself. Like, if you're 18 years old watching this, if you're a younger guy, girls in your high school, all girls, guys. I've had older women, give me that kind of, like, I don't know how you can call it, but that look, the look a woman gives you when she kind of, like, she wants to fuck you, basically. I've had older women grab my ass, like, they've been like, we're gonna take a picture, right? And they just fucking grab my ass, I've had girls grab my chest, girls grab my arms. Like I said, I'm not even fucking massive or anything, and I'm short and I'm bald and stuff, and it still happens. Like, it's easy, guys. I'm just trying to give you some motivation, all right, guys. If you go out there, you put in the work. Competition it's fucking easy, guys. I mean, really, how many jacked guys do you see that are also well dressed, that also have good hygiene, good grooming, brush their teeth, that either have no acne or have little acne, right? That have nice facial hair. I can't grow facial hair. That have a nice hairstyle or are bald like me, right? You don't see many of these guys. Like, it's pretty rare, So that's why it's even easier now, guys. But yeah, looks matter, guys. I mean, I'm telling you, when you're really in the bedroom, you're fucking a girl, and you're looking at her in the eyes, you're grabbing her, right? And she's grabbing you, she's looking at you, like, it's just, I can't explain it, guys. And I mean, I shouldn't even have to. I believe that it should kind of motivate, your motivation, to work on yourself shouldn't come from getting girls. But obviously, this story kind of should motivate you guys. It's better, girls fucking like it, girls like it when you're in shape, girls, they pay more attention to you, and it's relatively easy to get attention. And I'll say this, guys, is the one other thing, is that to get a girl's attention, like, in my opinion, all you really need is just two things, right? You need to work on yourself physically, because that's the first thing they're going to be able to see. And you got to understand that your attention as a guy is the most valuable thing that you can give to a girl. The most valuable thing that a girl can give to you is her body. As wrong as that sounds, right? It's the most valuable thing that she can give to you. And the most valuable thing that you can give to her is your attention, right, guys? So if you're, like, if a girl's giving you a lot of attention and stuff, like, I actually did this in high school. So let me explain to you. My locker was like this is like a corner, let's say, right? A corner, right? And my locker was here, and the girl's locker was here, but it was like in front on the other side. And this girl had a boyfriend and stuff, right? So she wasn't like a single girl or anything. And I can't tell you how many times I would notice this girl staring at me. I do this little experiment, right? I'd be walking to my locker, I'd see her there from a distance, and I would just, like, okay, I'm not gonna look at her, I'm gonna ignore her, I'm gonna go to my locker. And from my, like, peripheral vision, like, from the side, I can tell that she was staring at me. And when I'd walk away, I'd close my locker, I'd look, she was looking at me, and I could tell that ate her up inside. And obviously, this is not something to brag about or anything, but I'm just telling you, guys, another thing too, keep in mind, if you want to, to get a girl's attention, you gotta understand that your attention is the most valuable thing that you have, so don't go out there giving it to, girls like her, at least, because this girl had a boyfriend, and she was trying to get my attention, cheap girl, right? But yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say, guys, just, being in shape, working on yourself, girls can sense that stuff. I mean, nowadays, guys, you're told that masculinity is toxic, that, they're fucking studies nowadays, right? Bullshit studies that say shit like working out is toxic and all this garbage, right? But the truth is, guys, women are dying for fucking masculinity. I mean, look at the young boys nowadays. Look at guys my age. I'm 18 years old. They don't fucking. I know it sounds arrogant, but I don't care. They don't look like me. They're not in the good shape that I am. They don't dress like me. They don't have the strong face that I have. They're not masculine. They're fucking pussies, right, guys? So girls are dying for masculinity. Guys. It's really not hard. Competition is really not hard. I mean, take a look at these guys. These are basically the guys that you're competing with, you know. So you work on yourself, you get in shape, you get good hygiene, you get good style, you know, and then also you work on other things too, like your career, your money, and all that stuff. It'll be pretty easy to get girls' attention and to have fun. Because, like I said, guys, right now that you're young, you know, never date girls on a long-term relationship. It's really pointless, you know. And even still, have fun, but don't even make it your purpose, you know. Just have fun now, every now and then, whenever you want to. But yeah, guys, I mean, just do it, you know. Just go out there, work out. I'll tell you this, do what I did. I'll link another card up here, the 6-month change, you know. 6 months, focus on improving your appearance only. Getting jacked, you know, having good style, you know, being hygienic, you know, washing your ass, brushing your teeth, all this shit, you know, work on your acne, having good facial hair, work on your haircut, and I guarantee you, the way girls treat you, the way girls look at you, the way girls act with you, is going to completely change.